There's the new bridge that takes you from Duncan Falls to Philo. And that's the Muskingum River. It's going southward. And I noticed this. I was going on the side of the road. Not sure what all this is. But there's a concrete wall. I don't know, maybe there used to be a canal on this side, I'm not sure. It's a little bit different. Oh, I know what that is. That's an old railroad track. The rails, no railroad ties, but yeah, there was something on this side of the river at one time. I need a historian or something to, I don't know what this is. Now that area there is Duncan Falls. So I'm on the west side of the river because it's pretty much heading south right now. So this is, I don't know what this was. If I had a little more knowledge, if somebody out there on YouTube knows, I mean, put it in the comments. I like to learn this stuff if I can. Something was here. I don't know what. I don't know what these were remnants of. Exactly. There's something or other there. I don't know what that is. So that's, let's see, a couple of big gears up there. So what is that? And then you see rails, concrete. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah. There's water in there. Oh, I hope I didn't fall down and die here. I don't know. Well, I figured out what that is. That's an old railroad cart, I think. There's wheels here on this side. I don't see any wheels on that side, but it looks like this used to maybe ride on a railroad. That might have been a railroad over here. That's what I'm thinking. And I don't know if that was a canal. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Gee whiz, hope it don't fall through here and end up in the Muskingum River. So that's what it looks like, railroad. An old railroad. So yeah, over on this side, I wonder if this was a canal at one point. Very interesting. So that definitely looks like it used to be a canal. But anyway, well, there's more up ahead. Well, okay, there's the lock. So the lock is on the west side of the river. Typically, well, no, because the Ellis Dam has a lock on the west side of the river. Zanesville, the lock and the canal are on the left side of the river, or the east side. I can't see too well. Hopefully, the sun's kind of right here. So that's the lock. So it's the Michael J. Lutz Memorial Bridge. He was a Muskingum County Sheriff. He was killed in the line of duty. Terrible, terrible thing. So this is lock number 9, or dam number 9, and I guess lock number 9. So got this kind of open for visitors. You see the house there. You could probably put that on pause if you wanted to read all of it. Crossing the Muskingum at Duncan Falls and Philo, 1874 to 1953. Covered bridge of 1874. Swing span added 1896. That's been a while ago. Storm damage 1908. The Great Flood 1913. Here are the, I don't know if those are different. Those look like, no, they are a little different. The bridges are a little bit different. It's kind of hard to, that's a pretty good picture. There's another picture of it. Oh, there's more to see down there. And it is a cold day. I'm cold. I should have put my jacket on. Yeah. This is the close-up of the lock. Looks like the water is at about 8.5 feet. According to that, 10, 9, roughly 8.5 feet. At least over here. Historic lock and dam number 9, Philo. It's the first time I ever even looked at this. And for many years, and now I don't even live that far from it. Ha! Look at that Canadian geese over there. Or goose. Or just one. Goose. Alright. We walked over other ones. They're kind of similar. They're very similar. This is lock number 9. Ooh, it's cold out here. Should put a jacket on. Oh, you can hear it now. Oh, that wind. It's kind of a slanted bridge. I'm so used to the one in Zanesville that's just a 9-foot drop. Complete drop. This one slants just like Rokeby. And as I travel down the Muskingum River, I'm probably going to see more of these. side of the lock. This is the north end of the lock. That would be, alrighty. And this has one of those built-in ladders, like I saw at Lockerbie. Right there, it's a built-in ladder. The Muskingum River flows north 30,000 years ago. Personally, I don't believe in the earth is that old, but I believe in the Bible. It says the earth's about 6,000 years old, but there it is. There's a sign. Well, here's another lock in south of McConnelsville. Well, it's still in McConnelsville. I think it's number 7. So, built-in ladder. They all starting to look alike. But here they're doing a bunch of work. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing a lot. They've got bulldozer operating. Oh, I can't even cross the damn thing. I could. I can go out on it. So, yep, there is another little dam over here. They got this set up so I can't cross it. So, they got a bulldozer over there, a couple of them. So, this is the lock in McConnelsville. There's the little, whoops, that's a little, kind of like a canal. They're doing some kind of something. So, there's the rest of the lock. There's the Muskingum River. A bunch of rocks they've put here. I don't know what the plan here is, but you can hear the The area is closed. I don't know what's going on here. Going on over there too. There's a guy with a white, yellow jacket and a hat on. With a school bus. So I don't know what they're doing. As you can see, well, there's the bridge. You see the dam? Bunch of rocks over there. So I don't know what they're doing. That's what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like. That's about all I can do. Well, that's a little different. That's the actual stair steps right down to the lock. Well, the outside of the lock. The lock starts here, and they have a set of stairs. Oh, another one on this side, right there. Another set of stairs to the little canal portion. There's the stairs and my shadow. We don't want to look at my shadow, do we? Okay, well, let's go up here a little bit. That's dog guidelines. I guess that's not too. Cars are the people on the work crew, I'm assuming. And I got them a porta potty. Alright, that's about all there is to this. There's a Muskingum River heading south, heading toward Marietta. Before that would be Lowell and Beverly. And there we go. Oh, I can see the gears there. See the gears. Alright. Alright. Okay, so that's a windlass or crab winch. There's a little sign up there, tell you about that. I want to pause to read that whole thing. Windlass or crab wrench, the earliest North American mechanism used to open miter gates on steamboat locks, were muscle-powered gear winches, windlass crabs, which quickly replaced balance beams when lock widths exceeded about 25 feet. This 3,360-pound windlass miraculously survived and is one of 4 known to exist, other than 3 sets similar in design in the Lowell Canal in Massachusetts in North America. 8 of these windlasses were required at each lock. 1 winch was used to open a gate, while a corresponding one was on the opposite lock wall to close the gate, both taking in and letting out at the same time. These windlasses were used on the Muskingum River locks from 1840 to the early 1880s. So 1 of them survived, or 4 of them, and this is one of the 4 that's still around. And this is lock number 7, McConnelsville, lock number 7 on the Muskingum River Water Trail. Discover how locks work. Welcome. Oh, there's the Valley Gym. I've read on that. Muskingum River Navigation System. The Muskingum River Navigation System is one of the earliest lock and dam systems in the United States and one of the last remaining examples of hand-operated locks in the country. Spanning 86 miles from Ellis to Marietta, the system is comprised of 10 locks, 9 of which are still used for recreational boating. History of the Muskingum locks. In the 1830s, pioneers recognized the Muskingum River's potential as a shipping route for steamboats to navigate. Construction on the lock and dam system started in 1836 and finished in 1841 at a cost of $1.6 million, at the time making it the state's most expensive public works project. The locks enhanced travel and commerce on the Muskingum River and connected it to the Erie Canal at the city of Dresden. So, we've been to Ellis, lock number 11, which is in disrepair, and they probably ought to just tear it down and get rid of that low head dam. I think that would probably be a good thing to do. Zanesville, we've been there many times. Zanesville, lock number 10. Today we've been to Philo, lock number 9. We've been to Rokeby, lock number 8. And now we're at McConnelsville, lock number 7. Okay. So we've got Stockport to go, Beverly, Luke Chute, Lowell, lock number 3, and Devola, lock number 2. There is no lock number 1. So, actually, even though there's a lock number 11, there's only 10. And they do have some brand new bathrooms, it looks like. I think those are bathrooms. Yeah, I don't know if they're operating yet or not. Probably not. Nah, not yet. I don't know if it's going to be a bathroom or not. It isn't yet. Okay, this sign says 2 river towns, McConnelsville and Malta. McConnelsville and Malta are 2 towns that prospered because of the locks and dams built on the Muskingum River from 1836 to 1841. Settlers came to both towns in 1817. In the 1820s and 1830s, flatboats carried grain, lumber, and livestock down the river. The locks and dams made the Muskingum navigable to steamboats, and both towns grew rapidly. Malta was the home of the Brown Manley Plow Company, a leading maker of farm equipment in the 1800s. Brown Manley depended on steamboats to bring in raw materials and to take products to markets. Mills at McConnelsville ground grain and shipped flour north to the Ohio Canal and to the East Coast, and south to the Ohio River and the Mississippi trade. We're somewhere north of Luke Chute. That is a beautiful horse over there. He's got something tied to his foot. He's eating. So is he. Yep, there's a Muskingum. We went down Route 276, and 276 follows the Muskingum River on the east side, and now I'm on the west side of the river. I forget the name of the route I'm on. Hopefully we'll see Luke Chute here shortly. I have finally arrived to Luke's Chute, historic lock and dam number 5. This was a long drive out on country roads to get here, but here we are finally. So we'll take a look at Luke's Chute. Okay, water power on the Muskingum River. Luke's Chute is the site of an early mill that harnessed river power. About 1815, Luke Emerson and Samuel White built a dam partway across the river. This created a rapid between the shore and the end of the dam, the chute. Here they constructed a mill to grind grain. The system of locks and dams built on the river from 1836 to 1841 not only made the Muskingum River navigable by steamboats, but also harnessed the power of the river. After 1841, at least one mill was located at most of the new dams. Water power encouraged industry in the Muskingum Valley. And I'll tell you what, it is one country road drive after another to get to this place. So maybe I'm doing it for you and you can just see this on YouTube or maybe Rumble. Okay, here we go. Well, it's a lock, a lot like the other locks. Looks like it got some debris kind of clogging up the south end of it. Alrighty, here we go. Luke's Chute, and this took a while to get out here. This is way out. This is in a very isolated location. Yep. And according to that, the water level is under 8 feet, maybe about 7 feet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Woo! I'm telling you, this is out in the middle of nowhere. There it is. There's the dam. A lot of tree limbs and trunks there. There's the Muskingum River looking towards the north. Holy moly. There's the hand-operated locks. The gates. And the chute, the lock walls. There's my shadow. You don't really want to see my shadow. And here's the gates. The southern gate. See a little bit of water spilling out. If you want to live in an isolated part of southeastern Ohio, this would be it. We took some long country roads to get here. My girlfriend was starting to wonder if we were going to get lost. I said, no, we're not going to get lost. Well, there's 7 minutes of video. Whew. All right. It's a bright, sunshiny day. And sometimes the wind kicks up and it's cold, and then sometimes it's not too bad as far as being pretty cold. And then my girly friend's up there in the car sitting. There's the bathrooms here. By golly. We need to go to the bathroom. I got parking spots. Some picnic tables over there. Oh, there's a sign over there. I'll have to go over there and get a close up of that. Looks like they pipe water to the river through this. Right there. Just follow that. There it is. Kind of dry right now. I'm sure when it rains, that's a lot of water goes through that. Okay, looks like the water level here is almost 8 feet. Some of the water spills through the gates. That's the case with all of them. Okay, so apparently they have camping here at Luke's Chute. And here's another lock and dam. Oh, what's up out there? Little map there. Luke's Chute. Map of Ohio State Parks. Registration deposit. They do have some picnic tables there. And there are more picnic tables over there. A couple of them look like they're upside down. There's another picnic table and another one there. So there's a fire pit there. I see a couple other ones over on the way. Here's another picnic table and a fire pit. I guess you could use that to sit on, I don't know. And here's another fire pit for the ODNR. Oh, Ohio Department of Natural Resources. Another picnic table. Another fire pit. It's got a lot of trash in it. I believe I saw one of these at the Ellis Dam Lock 11 Parkway. Now, I don't know if the wind blew those over or not. There has been some strong winds. One picnic table's almost upside down, leaning on a upright picnic table, and then there's another picnic table on top of that. And there's another one of those fire pits.